John Dalton and the Study of Gases by Nikhil Price, Falcon Class. Who is John Dalton? John Dalton was born on September 6, 1776, and died on July 27, 1844. John Dalton was born in Inglesfield, United Kingdom. He was famous for his discoveries on gas and lots of different theories in science. He was also famous for the atomic theory, chemical reaction, and law of partial pressure. He helped us better understand what is in the air and what the air is made up of. John Dalton talks about four different types of gases: water vapor, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. Number 1 is water vapor. What is water vapor? Water vapor is a gaseous form of water. What is its formula? Water vapor represents H2O. How does water vapor form? Water vapor can be produced from the evaporation or boiling of liquid water, or it can be produced from the sublimation of ice. Where can water vapor be found? Water vapor can be found in the atmosphere around us. It creates something called humidity. It also can be found when boiling water. An interesting fact about water vapor. An interesting fact about water vapor is that it is a greenhouse gas, and one of the most common greenhouse gases. Water vapor's boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius, and its density is 0.804 grams of nitrogen. The second gas is oxygen. What is oxygen? Oxygen is a tasteless gas essential to living organisms. What is oxygen's formula? Oxygen's formula is O2. What is oxygen's state of matter? Oxygen's state of matter is gas. What is oxygen's importance in our environment? Oxygen helps organisms grow, reproduce, and turn food into energy. Where is oxygen used? They use it in metal making and occasionally in CPR. Interesting facts. An interesting fact is that oxygen is pale blue when in liquid or in solid form. Oxygen's boiling point is negative 183 degrees Celsius and density is 1.429 grams of nitrogen. The third gas is nitrogen. What is nitrogen? Nitrogen is a gas that makes up much of the air in Earth's atmosphere. State of matter and formula. Nitrogen's state of matter is gas and its formula is N2. What is nitrogen's importance in our environment? Nitrogen is needed to survive on Earth and an essential nutrient for sustaining life on Earth. What is nitrogen used for? It is used for plant growth, fertilizers, and some fuel systems such as aircraft fuel systems. Interesting facts. An interesting fact is that nitrogen takes up half of the Earth's atmosphere's gas. Another fact is that nitrogen makes up 3% of your body weight. Nitrogen's boiling point is negative 195.8 degrees Celsius and density is 1.2506 grams. The last gas is carbon dioxide. What is carbon dioxide? It is a molecule that contains 2 oxygen atoms and 1 carbon atom and is air. Carbon dioxide state of matter. Non-flammable gas. Role in photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, CO2 converts carbon dioxide from the air into sugar, starches, and other high-energy carbohydrates. Interesting facts. Carbon dioxide rises in rooms that are crowded. Another interesting fact is that carbon dioxide is known differently depending on where you are in the world. Carbon dioxide's boiling point is negative 78.46 degrees Celsius and density is 1.93 kilograms. Dalton ways versus modern ways. John Dalton studied science and gas a lot different and a lot less advanced than we do now in modern time. John Dalton studied gas using simple experiments and his own observations, figuring out basic properties. Today, scientists use advanced tools to measure gases accurately and easily. They also use computers to model gas behavior, which helps them understand the atmosphere much better than Dalton could. Why Dalton's work matters. John Dalton's work matters because it helps us understand how air is a mixture of gas. It also is important to understand air impacts weather and different things such as climate change. John Dalton's discovery led him to formally assert that every form of matter, whether solid, liquid, or gas, was also made up of small individual particles. That is how Dalton's work matters. Discussion questions. 1. What were the key gases that John Dalton identified in the air, and what properties helped him distinguish between them? The key gases are nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. In the article, it states that he tested out the air around him and found out that he could isolate different gases because they have different properties. Question 2. How did Dalton's method of isolating gases contribute to our understanding of air composition? His studies helped him discover the law of partial pressures. This law tells us that overall mix and balance of the gases around us. This is important because the right balance of gases will determine if the air around us is safe to breathe. Question number 3. What experiments did Dalton conduct to study the behavior of gases, and what were his findings? One example of something Dalton do to conduct studies of behavior of gas is heating and cooling the different substances. One of his main findings, what he is most known for, is his law of partial pressures. Question 4. How do Dalton's method compare to modern methods? They are different because John Dalton's method are less advanced and modern methods are more advanced. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Bye.